Good morning. Good morning. It is Toni from the Fibrology Lab, and this is Coffee Chat with me. Welcome, welcome. It is a Wednesday morning. Um, it's a little gloomy here in Northeast Florida. I almost said Tennessee, I'm in Florida, so we have a cold front coming. I am excited. Fall is finally here. My husband likes to say it's winter because now it doesn't go really any colder than what it is, but I'm still enjoying it. Still enjoying it. So come on in and say hi. Give a shout out where you're from. That way I can acknowledge your time because that is important to me. Today we're going to chat about the next step in our learning quilt basics. So we're going to we did these blocks yesterday, this style of block. We're going to do this style of block today. It's a rinse and repeat. It's not a lot different. It's just different fabric. Super easy. So I'm going to hang out for a second, see who might come in and say good morning to. And just remember, if you're watching this on the replay, leave a comment as well so I know that you watched it. Again, that just makes me feel good. I need to feel a little good. I need to feel a little love. So leave a message. That way I know you're either enjoying it or you have suggestions or you have questions. That way we can play and work together because we are friends, fibers of fun. I try to live that by engaging and creating community here at the Fibrology Lab. So I sound a little out of it. I hung out with some friends last night. I did another paint party, which one was much harder. Don't think I'll do it again. But if you are a regular and watch me on my live show, I'll show it tomorrow night on our Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern live show. You can watch it on Facebook, Instagram, or on our webpage. So all sorts of places, or in the app, because the app is where it's at. My voice sounds really rough too. I'm just not as young as I think I am. I always think I'm so young, but really I'm not. So hanging out with friends last night was really fun. Getting to know some of more people in the area. Excuse me. Good morning, Miss Christine. Good to see you this morning. And don't forget, Friday at noon on YouTube and on Facebook, we're going to stream yard on both places. Christine is going to join us and talk a little bit about long arming and what I'm going to have her and I are going to start working together. She's going to help me out with some things, and so you get to know her a little bit this Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time zone for that. Hey there, Miss TC. Oh yay, it's Wednesday. TC's going to see the gang, aka our pod. Hopefully you have a good time today, TC, and be safe driving up there. Hey Anna, good to see you back. I hope you're doing well. I really appreciate you joining us this morning. Look, it's a party. Remember, we're community, and this is how we're doing it. Even though I'm teaching you, I've already thought of some other things. I'm going to start probably in December. I'm start hosting other free classes just to get people to learn new techniques and kind of polish up on things they've been already doing. There's 20 ways to do everything in quilting. My way is not the end all way, but it's just another way for you to look at it and maybe apply it so it might be easier for you or not. You might say, yeah, it doesn't work for me. That's fine too. I'm not offended. Not offended. So, and I forgot, I did not upload the PDF for yesterday's session. So some of you might not have your 9 pages done from yesterday. That's okay. I will upload that here once I get off this live, and then also upload the one for today in our Mighty Networks, which is friendsfibersfun.club. And you can find it's a group under that, Mighty Networks, for this whole session, this whole series of sessions on quilting basics. That's a tongue twister. And one of the things I'm trying to do is, as I'm doing this program, is increase my YouTube subscribers and users so I can do more teaching this way. So if you don't mind, subscribe to our YouTube channel below by hitting that red button. And then also make sure that little bell, you click on that bell, you get notifications when I go live. And then share this. Please share. You can share it on Facebook. You can share it by text. Share our link. It's like super easy now. They've changed it. It's youtube.com/ and you use the @ symbol and the Fibrology Lab. Super simple. So that way we can grow together. And again, building community, people asking questions is what I'm hoping for, so I can help you learn from other people as well. So let's go into what today's session's about. we are going to make another 9 patch. I'm going to flip to my workstation. This is our 9 patch from yesterday. You should have 4 of these done. We're going to do it rinse and repeat kind of concept, but we're going to use different fabrics. So when you look at my block, this is my fabric C, which is my light. This is my fabric B, which is my medium. And fabric A is dark, is this one. So I don't want to confuse you, but I'll put a key on the PDFs so you know when you read the PDFs, you can tell what fabric's what. So this is my dark, which is fabric A. This is my light, which is fabric C, and then fabric A again. So just like when we did this one, we created 2 sets of strips. We made this strip set and this strip set, and then subcut into 2.5 pieces or 2.5 sections and put them together. We're going to do the same thing because this is what this block looks like. Same thing, but if you notice, we've alternated the where the color is, not where the light is. So when we look at them, it's going to actually piece together. So there's an alternate piece of the light in it. So this is why this is important to be looking like this instead of like this one. So in order to make it like this, you should have one piece left over from the first blocks that we did, and another full strip of this, and then you should have 1 full strip of your dark. Now what I did, because you don't need a lot of this particular segment, is I cut this full strip on the fold like I did with all the other pieces we already did, so it should be already cut. And then we're going to cut one of those sides in 2. So one of those, after you cut it, you got to cut it again. And then you're going to make this set so it looks a little smaller. We only need 2 pieces out of this. We only need 2 of this because that's the center one. We're only making 2 of these blocks. So that's that center piece in the block. And then you're going to do it again with the rest of the halves you have to make this other strip set. And then we're going to cut our 2.5-inch segments out of each of these. This one needs 2. This one needs 4. And then we're going to sew them together to create our new 9-patch. So you'll end up with 2 of these 9 patches, and you'll end up with 4 of these. And that's it. It's rinse and repeat. This is we're getting to the home stretch here. Now we're starting to feel pretty confident with making our blocks. So what we're doing next is our next block is a little more involved. It's going to be a half square triangle, which I typically don't do in an in-person class. I normally stop at this point, put the top together, then we go into the quilting, and then we go into the binding and all that stuff. But for this being an online, you're doing this at your own pace. I decided, well, I'm going to add back the friendship star. So we are going to do the friendship star tomorrow, but we're actually going to only work on the half square triangles, especially over the weekend. And then we'll come back and put the block together in Tuesday session. So thinking forward and trying to keep our schedules open because it's a holiday week next week. So I don't expect you to be here on Thursday because I won't be. But you might want to, I might show it on I still probably will do a chat on Tuesday and probably Wednesday because they'll be simple processes. We're just knocking out before the holidays. So that's it. This was going to be a short and sweet coffee chat. Don't forget, if you missed my live show yesterday, I did a live show, did 2 live shows actually. One I did with Sew and Stitches. It is a mystery box, mystery subscription box. It's really kind of cool. Still smell the peppermint in my house when I opened that up. The other video I did about 4 o'clock yesterday, and it is in the app. And it is on our website already as well that you can watch. And it talks about things that are coming up, including our retreats. Our virtual retreat is coming up. And if you want to try it out and get a little discount, you can go ahead and use the coupon code Winter Mystery. You get 10% off the virtual retreat that comes out in February. That code is only good until tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Eastern. So if you're interested and you're like, oh, I'm not sure if I can do it, this is a great way to kind of motivate you to do it. So you can check that out on our website at thefibrologylab.com. So, all right. Hopefully y'all still can hear me. I just did all that talking and nobody said they couldn't. So that's a good sign. I am going to shut out because we are in a big process of moving. Mr. Fibrology and I are moving our rooms in our house. So I'm going to end up with a bigger room now. Because we're getting fabric and stuff in. So I have to have more space. but I wanted to redo a studio over at home. So we are rearranging over the next 24 hours. So I should be coming live tomorrow morning from my new home studio. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Okay, good, Sandra. I appreciate that. But I'm about to sign off because I'm going to go home and start shoveling things around. I wanted to say something else, but I was good. So, you guys have a great Wednesday. I will be back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern for our next step, where we will be talking about how to make half square triangles. And then tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I will be doing my normal live, weekly live at 8 p.m. Eastern. And you can watch us in the Facebook, the app, the website, everywhere. I'm everywhere. It's kind of scary. So you guys have a great one. Any questions, just email me, info@fibrologylab.com. And remember, we are friends, fibers, and fun.